The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Kings! 180!
Baker now off to play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 180! Stop!
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offense to the line fast. Third down, give to Irving. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47.
What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hurry, hurry!
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, it's 133.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Regular, regular, regular! Done!
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got a man left. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Set. 180! What's that?
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. Ooh, got him close to the line of game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke. Taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Set. 180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Real, real, real. 180! Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Baker throwing again. It's on target to Johnson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Run. 180. Watch.
Mayfield now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 6-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, Purdy bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
It's his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to the well again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Gonzalez now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
180! Point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Right side. This is Ibuka. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
180! What's up?
Irving on the counter. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Kings! 180!
To throw, Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and 2.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
180. What's up?
Throwing now on third and 2. Brought in close to the 8. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That is all-out effort to make a catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Good. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be second and goal.
To second and goal.
Good. 180. Pistol. What's up?
Mayfield will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Purdy gets this from the pistol. They'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All plays on the table here for third and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Third and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. And he'll just throw it away and send us, Brock, into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First and 10 from the 43. And going to start the half with a give to Irving. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Point it right, point it right, point it left. Done.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He beams one deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Good. Point it right.
From the red zone on 1st. And the defender comes away with it. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Pistol. Run it. Run. Regular. Hey, alert. Done.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made left side by Ibuka. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
20.
Mayfield now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down, here's Baker. Chased out to his right. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
180. Kings.
Baker now from the gun. Cut along the left sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Real. What's up?
Here's Baker. He finds out on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
180. Up. Pistol. What's that?
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a third-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Purdy. Guys trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long, Purdy. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. Desperation time here on fourth. He's gotten to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, 49ers.
He'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They're on good plays. Now they've got third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on third and short. He gets it to Rice. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Purdy now on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He'll have the first 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Here's the give to Irving. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He throws a bullet deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. So we'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down throw by Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers, 19.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Brings in the lob pass. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Wow, they get a big... 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kings!
First down throw here. Mayfield hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Up, 180! Done!
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Buccaneers, 26.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Turpin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling into enemy territory. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line, 2nd down. We're going to pass it here. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Design quarterback run here.